We're diving right into a really critical public health warning today, and it's something that every single parent, guardian, and caregiver out there needs to hear. We're talking about the safety of something found in almost every home: children's cough syrup.
So let's just start with this question. It's a tough one, right? Is the cough syrup you have right now, sitting in your cabinet, actually safe for your child? It's a direct, maybe even unsettling question, but as we're about to see, the answer isn't always as simple as we'd all like to think.
Okay, so let's be clear about the scale of this. This isn't just some small local issue or a one-off incident. What we're looking at here is a nationwide alert that has triggered some serious official action, and it's all coming into sharp focus in Telangana.
And the reason this has become such an urgent issue, well, it's just heartbreaking. This whole thing kicked off because of tragic reports of child deaths in states like Madhya Pradesh, and they were all linked back to certain cough syrups. That, as you can imagine, has put these products under an intense national spotlight. So, in response to these terrible events, the Central Health Department has stepped in. They've issued comprehensive, nationwide guidelines to every state. The goal here is crystal clear: to make sure nothing like this ever happens again. So, what does this official response actually look like on the ground? What do these new guidelines mean in practice? Let's take a closer look at the specific, concrete measures that are being rolled out right now.
In Telangana, the health department isn't messing around. They've taken a very direct and immediate step by issuing an official recall for a specific batch of cough syrup that they've flagged as potentially dangerous.
Okay, this is the part where you're going to want to pay very close attention. These are the critical details. The batch number to look for is SR13. The manufacture date is listed as May 2025, and the expiry date is April 2027. This is exactly what you need to be checking for in your own medicine cabinet.
All right, so we get the problem, we know the specifics of the recall, so now let's shift gears and talk about the solution. What are the official recommendations? Well, the government has put out some very clear guidance on safe practices for your child's health.
And you know, this quote from the Telangana Health Director really gets to the heart of the matter. It's so important to remember that for kids, the common cough and cold, they're usually temporary. Their little bodies can often fight it off on their own without needing strong medicine.
So here's the bottom line. The first line of defense should always be the safest and simplest. We're talking about basic home care, lots of hydration, and plenty of rest. Now, if, and this is a big if, a syrup is absolutely necessary, you have to make sure it meets GMP standards, which just means good manufacturing practices. And of course, you absolutely have to avoid any of these dangerous or recalled products.
I know, hearing all this can feel a bit overwhelming, but you are definitely not on your own with this. The authorities have set up official channels where you can get clear information, you can ask your questions, and you can get the help you need.
A really key part of this whole public awareness push is making sure there's direct support available. So a dedicated toll-free helpline has been set up. It's there specifically to give you direct access to help and to get reliable answers. Here's that number, 1-800-599-6969. Seriously, this is a number worth saving in your phone right now. If you have any doubts about a product, any questions at all, this is who you call.
And on top of that helpline, you can also reach out to your local district medical officers. They're all fully briefed on this situation, and they serve as another official resource for you to get accurate information and guidance.
So, we've walked through the alert, the specific recall details you need to know, and the official safety advice. And it all leads to this, the most important takeaway: empowering you. The question now is, what are you going to do with this information? After hearing all this, what is the very first thing you will check in your family's medicine cabinet?